Shot. And wide open is Caitlin Clark, but she can't knock it down from up top. Tries it again from a different spot. That one connects.
And the crowd goes crazy.
We don't have a final count of...
It is a big night for the Atlanta Dream and for fans.
Oh, it's going to be so much fun. We're less than 90 minutes away from tip-off against the Indiana Fever at State Farm Arena. Atlanta News first with team coverage from the arena at 6. We're going to start with Kelsey Beinford. Chelsea, you're outside. Fans have lined up, been there for a while now. Thousands expected.
Yeah, Sean, this is the best assignment ever. Take a look at all of these fans here down this line. It stretches so far outside of State Farm Arena that we can't even see the end of it. We got all kinds of excited fans, especially these girls to our left right here. They said they wanted to be on TV. Who are you guys excited to see tonight?
Yay! Caitlin Clark!
I think that applies to a lot of people out here. Thousands of fans expected to pack into State Farm Arena. They're going for a record here. They could see 19,000 fans. This would be the most at a WNBA game in Georgia's history.
It's fun to watch. It just makes it so much fun to watch.
It's the summer of women's basketball.
It's about time. It's the year of the women, isn't it?
And there's a big matchup in Atlanta Monday night. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever back in town to take on the Atlanta Dream.
Let's go Dream.
Fans from across the country pouring into the Peach State to see the rookie phenom play in person.
I want to see some three-pointers from the logo.
I like how she can shoot the ball because, shooting is awesome. I wish I could shoot like Caitlin.
The NCAA all-time scorer has brought new eyes to the professional sport, creating new fans for all 12 WNBA teams.
Since watching Caitlin Clark, we realized there's so many great players in the WNBA. So we're actually fell in love with so many great players. So Caitlin brought us here, but all the players are keeping us here.
The Monday matchup is being played at State Farm Arena, a venue with nearly 4 times as many seats as the Dream's regular home court. Last time Clark was in town, more than 17,000 fans packed the venue, and tonight even more are expected. Dream regulars say it's a different experience to watch the game in a larger venue.
More people get to see our lovely State Farm Arena, and I think that we're just putting ourselves more out there, making more fans of the Dream, right? So, long time fan.
More Dream fans indeed that we're bringing out here to Atlanta. So again, all these folks, they've already got their tickets. There's still a couple tickets left online, $20 standing room only tickets if you want to try and grab those before the 7:30 tip-off. Reporting live from State Farm Arena, Chelsea Beinford, Atlanta News First.
When the lights come alive and the music fills the night, we'll dance till the dawn, everything will feel just right. Your heart beats with mine through the rhythm and the time. We'll take every chance and we'll leave it all behind. Indiana fever, catch the groove. Indiana fever, make your move. Indiana fever, feel the beat. Indiana fever, move your feet. In the city so bright, under neon flashing lights, where the roof strike the
What up, y'all? It's your boy Ace here, and welcome to Track It Ace. Sorry, y'all might hear my air conditioner in the background, but hey, that's why I need a new mic, man. I need a new mic so I can get the background noise out of there, man. Definitely, y'all can donate to help me get a new mic, man. But I'll talk about that a little later in the video. But let's get down to business real. Try to make these a little shorter because I really need to get these videos up a little faster. But let's talk about it, man. I'm coming out of this game feeling more like a loss than a win because I'm gonna be honest, like Saturday felt more like a win than it did a loss because we just knew the links of just how good they really were, and the Indiana did put a good effort against them. But there's something very concerning out of the last two games that we saw that's very different from the first two coming out of the break. The first two games coming out of the break were fun for the Fever. But it just feels like, you know, maybe it's because they're on the road. Road games are supposed to be tougher than home games, but there is a little bit of difference. The pace of play that they were playing at was not there. They've gone back into this half-court shit that they were doing earlier in the season that really put them behind the 8 ball with their record. You know, it's not the type of play that they were even playing before the Olympic break. Before the Olympic break, they were playing a lot better than this. They've gone back into this half-court shit. And it looked like the same stuff that we were seeing earlier in the season. And that's very concerning. And Chrissy Size is absolutely got to be blamed for this in the last couple of games, man. She was saved by Lexie Hull. We're going to talk about Lexie Hull in the next video, man. We're going to make a whole video with her. Y'all know I've been trying to keep my videos, like the Lexie Hull content, very separate from the other stuff so I could really keen in on just talking about Lexie Hull. But in this video, this definitely, and see, this is what Kelsey Mitchell fans don't understand. Why I want her replaced. It's games like tonight. Games like tonight is why I want her replaced. This is the second game in a row where she disappeared in the fourth quarter. Disappeared in the fourth quarter. Does all of this in the first 2 or 3 quarters. You know, gets her, like, she had the most deceiving points line I've seen men's or women's ball this whole entire year. Most deceiving 29 points I've seen all season. That's a very deceiving 29 points. Very deceiving. Very deceiving. Because you want to know why there's a very deceiving 29 points from Kelsey Mitchell? Because when it was crunch time, she didn't show up. She didn't show up. She did not show up. I think somebody said she was like 0 for 7 in the fourth quarter. Her points, her last few points really came from free throws. I don't think she was, because I think she had an and 1 in there. I think she was like 1 for 7. 1 for 8 or something like that. But I didn't really, you know, they don't have the, let me see. I think if I go to WNBA, they might have the condensed stats for the quarter. Hold on, let's see if I can find it real quick for y'all. But I'm going to keep talking while I'm trying to find it. But, yeah, so that was ridiculous tonight. And I like to use these videos to kind of talk about the game a little bit. Let's talk about the game. Because tonight, man, it was ridiculous. Nalissa Smith, who had a good start to the game, decent start to the game, but really was a problem every time she was out there. It felt like every time Nalissa Smith was out there, she was tricking the game up. Just tricking the game up, bro. Like, she was literally out there tricking the game up. Like, I'm like, do you play for Atlanta? Like, what is you doing? I could not believe Saz, like, she had her out there so long tonight. She got 27 undeserved minutes tonight, going 3 for 10 from the fucking field. You're a forward. That means you're under the rim most of the time. How are you 3 for 10? And guess who has a better game again than her? But only had 10 minutes. Dantes. I know Dantes is coming out of surgery, but 11 points, 4 for 5 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3. Dantes was 3 for 4 from 3. And Caitlin looks very comfortable with Dantes out there. And again, Dantes +2 out on the field, on the court. Dantes, once again, looking good. What is it going to take for Dantes to get her minutes up? I was complaining about Lexie Hull, but Lexie Hall's at least getting her minutes now. She had Lexie Hull finally had a 30-minute game. Well, just slightly under. She had 29 minutes, but, you know, it felt like 30. You know, she was out there a good significant portion. Katie Lou Samuelson was just a little bit over 6, but, you know, she missed a wide open 3. But, I mean, how is she supposed to get in rhythm? How is Katie Lou Samuelson supposed to get out of this? Because she's clearly in a slump right now. She's in a slump. I've seen her play better, so I'm not going to get on Katie Lou Samuelson like that, like other people will. Like, she's in a slump to me right now. But how is she supposed to pull her way out of it if she's not playing? She did the same thing with Chrissy Wallace and Grace Berger early in the season, but she'll keep playing Erica Wheeler though. She keep playing Eric. The people who do not deserve their minutes, they keep playing. They keep playing. Kelsey Mitchell, I found what she was in the 4th. 2 for 10. She was 2 for 10 from the field in the 4th. 1 for 6 from 3. Just absolutely horrible. Was a -6 out on the court. Horrible. Horrible in that 4th quarter. Horrible. But yeah, I mean, this game, I mean, like Atlanta really couldn't get it going. Lexie Hull was stifling on defense. She just shut Rhyne Howard down. She shut down old girl too, what's her name? Gray. She shut down Gray as well. Alicia Gray. Tina Charles is the only one cooking. She had 28 points. Shout out to Tina Charles, still getting it done at her age. Still getting it done at her age, man. 35 years old, still getting it done at her age, man. Tina Charles she might be one of the most underrated WNBA players of all time. She's definitely one of the most underrated. Definitely one of the most underrated. Tina Charles has always been a great professional throughout her whole entire career. Never complains. Just a complete professional. Shout out to Tina Charles, man. Joined Canada, couldn't get anything going. Like, it was literally cheeks out there for Atlanta. They couldn't get nothing going in this game. They couldn't get nothing going in this game. Because they won the second half, which was crazy. They won the second half, though. They won the second half. They won it, like, what was it, like 41? I want to say 41 to 32. Yeah, 41 to 32 points. The Fever got to play. And so Caitlin, let's talk about Caitlin. Caitlin looked super disinterested in this game, man. And I saw this from her like early in the season. The first time they played Atlanta. Why did this game mirror so much of the first game against Atlanta? Caitlin obviously played a lot better in this one than she did in that first game against Atlanta back in June. Caitlin looks so disinterested. It didn't look like the second time they went to Atlanta, which I believe was the following week in June. That was a way better game from the Fever. This looked like the first game. Also, and this is what pisses me off, especially with Kelsey Mitchell fans, because they don't see this shit. Not all of y'all. Some of y'all see what I'm talking about. Like, there's some Kelsey Mitchell fans I fuck with out there. But most of y'all I don't rock with y'all, man. For real. I really don't rock with y'all. Because the reason why, because y'all don't see the flaws in her game. She is a selfish son of a bitch. She is so selfish, and this is why I keep making videos on how to replace her, because I want her off this team so badly. She hinders Caitlin Clark's game. Completely hinders her game. Caitlin Clark asked for the ball 2 times while Kelsey Mitchell was dribbling. Caitlin Clark was open twice. There was a play. Shout out to what's his name? Who was I just watching? Chicks Dig Sports. Okay, so I was just watching his video. He's like a coach. A lot of these dudes on YouTube, they're coaches, right? So they'll break the games down. He had the footage on, right? and he was breaking down a play late in the first half, late second quarter, and it was despicable what this girl was doing. Straight up despicable what this girl was doing. This girl, if it wasn't for Lexie Hull saved this game, by the way. Lexie Hull saved this game with her defense. Lexie Hull got the rebound, thankfully. Got it back out to Caitlin. Caitlin had missed a 3. Lexie Hull got the rebound and got it back to Caitlin. Caitlin got the 3 the second time. That's crazy. Like, that's crazy. And it ain't, you know, and people saying she was referring because she had an injured ankle. Well, she was out there running. She was out there running, playing defense. She was doing a lot. She was still shooting on it. It wasn't that. It wasn't that, bro. It was the fact that they went back to the half-court set. CC doesn't play that way. CC plays at a fast pace. Look at the Iowa games if you don't know. Watch the Iowa games and you will see. And the thing is that I noticed in this situation was this. When Caitlin was asking for the ball, you could see she started getting disinterested. Like, okay, this bitch is playing hero ball. Because when Caitlin plays fast and plays at her pace, everyone eats. Everyone eats. Lexie Hull only points today came from an and one opportunity at the rim. When Caitlin was going at her pace, Lexie Hull had a 6 for 7 game. The ball look at the ball distribution the first 2 games coming out of the Olympic break, and then look at the last 2 games when Kelsey Mitchell was ball hockey. I think Caitlin Clark was disinterested, and that's why she was deferring so much. It was pissing me off in the fourth. I was like, Caitlin, would you shoot? Would you shoot? But I understood, because Caitlin, this was happening early in the season. This is why I want this girl off this damn team, Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, resign Kelsey Mitchell. Look, Kelsey Mitchell's good. I don't deny that. That's not the problem. She's not a team fucking player, and that's why they never won before Caitlin Clark got here this year. If Kelsey Mitchell was all that, why weren't they winning with Kelsey Mitchell last year? Tell me that, Kelsey Mitchell fans. Why weren't they winning last year? You ain't gonna answer that, though, because you can't. They weren't winning. Get her ass off this damn team, man. Get a young player in here, like I was saying, Lucy Olsen or Sonia Centron, to replace her. Get it. I mean, shoot, we got Sabrina Ionescu in 2026. We got a lot of different players that can replace that. That's 2-guard position. And the other thing that I noticed before we leave, Kelsey Mitchell, when she was playing, when Kelsey Mitchell was playing the point guard, it was horrid. She is not a point guard. This is why I need a 2-guard that can also play point guard. Did I release those videos yet? I didn't release them yet. I'm gonna release them tomorrow. It was a Sabrina Ionescu video and the Sonia Centron and Lucy Olsen video. I got 2 of those coming out. They'll be out tomorrow. I made them earlier today. I need a 2-guard that can also play point guard, because if CC's injury was serious where she couldn't play at all the rest of the game, we weren't going to have a point guard. That's why we need somebody who can also play the point guard. But this was terrible, guys. Absolutely terrible what I was watching tonight. That was terrible. And Caitlin Clark looked disinterested, because she ain't interested in that half-court bull. And then watching her teammate just dribble instead of passing the ball out, not playing team ball. And look, Caitlin likes to pass, and I said this before, that part I don't mind. But really what it is that Caitlin needs to be a fourth-quarter closer. That's what she was at Iowa. The offense should be always going through Caitlin Clark before it go through anybody else. It should always go through Caitlin Clark, not Kelsey Mitchell. She's not the main option. And for those of y'all Caitlin Clark fans that also be taking up for Kelsey Mitchell, you ain't never gonna see Caitlin Clark the way you want to see her if Kelsey Mitchell stays on this damn team. Because at least with a younger guard coming in, a younger guard would defer to Caitlin Clark. They'll know their responsibility. They'll know when they need to score and all that other stuff. When Caitlin giving the ball to score, they'll know what to do. It's gonna look a lot different than it does. It's gonna look more like Kate Martin than it is Kelsey Mitchell. It's ridiculous, man, the way Kelsey Mitchell played tonight. Didn't even show up in the fourth quarter. Almost shot us out of this damn game, man. In some ways, I wish we lost it so that it really could have been some homing and some screaming, because this is why I can't really get behind Sass, bro, because Sass is an idiot, bro. Idiot. It's just straight up ridiculous. This is the end of this video, man. It felt like it was a loss tonight, man, the way this shit went. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. If we don't get back to a faster pace, we is not getting out of that first round of playoffs, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Not with this roster. Lynn Dunn, you need to get the hell out of here, bro. Hey, man, give me your thoughts in the comment section below if y'all agree. Shouts out to my boy El Professor. Gave me a funny comment about his hairline after that Las Vegas Aces and Chicago Sky game. He put in another $5, $15 during the past week. If y'all want to be like El Professor, my boy, going ahead and donate to my Cash App $Sack Exchange. And also, if you got any Bitcoin, scan the QR code to send any Bitcoin. Also, Google is an option. You can donate through Google right here on YouTube. And also, any other donation platforms, let me know in the comment section below what you feel more comfortable with. And I thank anybody who donates, even if it's $1 or $2, y'all. I thank y'all so much. But I know some of y'all can't pay. Maybe you want to pay, but you can't. But we do have, and my Patreon as well. Got my Patreon. Going to have the first game on. It should be up. The Sparks game should be up on my Patreon, bro. I'm gonna have a link to it in the description box. So we're gonna start posting those full WNBA games on there. But one thing you can do for free, y'all, hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Thank y'all for watching this one. Tracking Ace.